YouTube is a cathartic process. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? So I guess first we should define the term cathartic, which means providing psychological relief through the open expression of strong emotions. So why do I say YouTube is a cathartic process? I guess what I really want to say is that YouTube allows us to express ourselves in a way that other people can connect to us without us changing who we are authentically, without us changing who we are to fit the expression of a scenario or a situation in our life where we act as actors every day to, get things done, to get our goals achieved. Instead, YouTube acts as a filter for us to truly examine who we are and for other people to examine that person as well. I guess one thing that we can remember is that emotion is always extremely receptive. No matter how you feel or what you feel, other people can pick up on this intuitively because being empathic is part of who we are as human beings. We are so in tune to the emotions, connected to the energies that people are giving off, because that's how we can understand situations and, find advantages or disadvantages in how we react to life. So, understanding how receptivity is connected to our emotions and sharing our emotions is just as important as sharing information or research that we've collected. There's a lot of times in our lives when we feel like we can't really share what we think. We can't really share how we feel about a certain topic or issue because it's constrained by the group, the greater will of the people around us. For example, we can take our work environment or our family or a larger group that we are a part of. And part of that contract is to keep some kind of harmony within that group, which often stifles our own emotion and what we want to express at any given time. So, looking more closely at why we follow someone on social media or why we watch someone's YouTube videos, we follow that person because we can relate to them. More than them just sharing facts and sharing information that we might find interesting or at the very least amusing and something to get us enthusiastic about, we watch somebody because we can connect to them in some way in our life, whether it's, how they look or how they dress or how they speak or the way that they share eye contact. There's something about them that we can connect with. And so just having that kind of connection allows us to, you know, follow that person through their journey of making videos and making and expressing themselves through a video format. So, for someone like me who's trying to create this content, I could be speaking to everyone and no one at the same time. And the best part about that is I don't have to change who I am or what I want to talk about for any reason. I can openly share what I want to share because this is exactly how I want to portray myself on this open platform where anyone could be attracted to what I have to say or completely disgusted with how I look and anything that comes out of my mouth. In any case, it leaves us with a complete freedom to express ourselves. And I think that's one of the most important tenets of creating a YouTube. So by having YouTube as this open platform to create as much or as little content as I want, to speak as much or as little as I want about any kind of topic that comes to my mind. And having somebody, some passerby, slightly interested in my thumbnail and title, to view the first 5 seconds of my video without skipping to the next video or going to, another clip of some random thing that maybe they never cared about or never will care about. They spent that time getting to know who I am just in a few minutes that they watch me. And that is good enough for me, honestly. Because, like I already said, we watch someone because we relate to them. So maybe I don't know the people that could relate to me. Maybe I don't know if they even exist or not. But I do know that following this formula of me watching someone else I relate to, somebody else will be watching me or will have at least the tiniest hint of curiosity about what I have to say because I simply exist online. And I think this is what ends up connecting to the ultimate point of this video, which is to say that YouTube is completely cathartic for me being able to share my ideas. So I don't want to get too meta into the meta, but this is just something that I've considered in my free time. So all in all, the goal is not to get followers, not to get clout, not to get likes, not to, you know, ultimately get promotions and get money or what. The goal is to be yourself. And if you can clearly portray yourself through your videos, through your content, whatever you want to put up, no matter what it is, and the occasional passerby decides, okay, this looks slightly interesting. Oh, this person, he reminds me of somebody that I respect. He reminds me of someone like that song. Um, gives them the reason to want to find out more. Gives them the reason to spend that time to follow what's your next move and how you decide to move. And I think ultimately this is the goal of YouTube content creation and creating a platform for yourself. So if you like some of the things that I have to say, if you like some of the words coming out of my mouth, if you like the way that I stare at you in this camera and try to talk to you on a person-to-person level, then consider subscribing to my channel and watching another one of my videos. And I would be so appreciative for that. So I'll catch you in the next one.